to live to fight another down. That is the precursor and prerequisite of a winning quarterback. Live to fight another down.
The fact that you're willing to say it, I want to hear your explanation. Why do you think Cooper Rush is better than Dak Prescott?
As a coach, okay, as a coach, you see different things by coaches on the sideline when certain people are in the game. So compare Kellen Moore when Dak is in the game. Look at his antics, look at his energy, and then compare that to when Cooper Rush is in the game. A burden has been lifted off this man. He has no stress whatsoever. He's not supposed to be winning right now with Cooper Rush. The $100 million man puts stress on Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore right now is running around on the sideline. He's hugging Cooper Rush. Have you ever seen him hug Dak Prescott? Have you ever seen him elated like he is right now? Because he has a no-win situation. He's in a no-lose situation as a play caller and as a OC. And I'm not a big believer in him as a play caller and an OC. But what I am understanding of is that is what the business entails. Now, I'm not saying Dak's not a listener or a leader or any of that. I'm not in their locker room. I'm not going to put my foot in my mouth. What I do know is, though, it is night and day from how he interacts with Dak compared to how he interacts with the guy making $100,000 league minimum. And he has no stress. He's living scot-free right now. And to be honest, Cooper Rush is more efficient. He is more accurate. He makes better decisions with his body, not his arm and mind, his body. Meaning he climbs the pocket vertically and he either takes off vertically or he throws the football away to live to fight another down. That is the precursor and prerequisite of a winning quarterback. Live to fight another down. Let's not turn it over. Let's not get sacks. Let's not take sacks. And let's not create an environment on the road that is a more hostile one than it already is. Because sacks make opposing crowds go crazy. Turnovers make opposing crowds go crazy. When you limit those things, you have a chance for success. And to be honest, what did he throw for? 30 times last night? He had a 75-yard touchdown drop by CeeDee Lamb. Hey, he would have thrown for 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks, and was very, very game manager looking. And to be honest, he's available, Jason. That is the number one prerequisite. He is available. Dak Prescott is a bleeder. He's something of what I call a CP2 in the NBA. CP3 is Candace Parker, by the way. CP2 is Chris Paul, who continues to stay injured when it counts. And that is what he is in the NFL. Dak Prescott is a bleeder. You get punched in the mouth, Jason, you bleed a lot. Some people get punched in the mouth, they wipe it off, and it's done bleeding, they scab up. That is what a lot of people that are available do. He's not. He's a bleeder. He's hurt. He's always hurt. He's injured. He's injury prone. He's Anthony Davis, the NFL. And that's what it is. Cooper Rush is available, gives my team a chance to win.
Availability is the most important ability. Coaches say it all the time, so you're right there. I want to translate or give an interpretation of what you're saying. And this is what a lot of coaches like. You got a veteran player that's got $40 million a year contract. He's much harder to control. He's not as dependent on the coaching staff as a guy like Cooper Rush, who's trying to just prove that he's even worthy of playing in the NFL. So he's going to do exactly what Kellen Moore programs him to do. And some coaches like that. And particularly if now look, if you're Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, and there's a proven track record of like, oh, when this guy freelances, good things happen, coaches just kind of grit their teeth and deal with it. Dak, I don't think, has that reputation or creates that feeling like, oh, when he freelances and just kind of does what he wants to do, it skids off the road. And so maybe Kellen Moore just likes the control he has over Cooper Rush because Cooper Rush is dependent upon him and the system and won't ever really go off script, won't, change up any plays, doesn't have that kind of autonomy. And so maybe it's just he can control Cooper Rush, so he's more comfortable with Cooper Rush.
I look at it differently. I don't think it's control as much as it is willing to accept and do. I think Cooper Rush is more willing and accepting of his role than a Dak Prescott is. Not that he's too egotistical, too big, or he's already got the bag and he's too good for you. I'm not saying Dak is that way. I've heard Dak is a good dude and all that. But I do see a completely different side of Kellen Moore and the team. If you look at the actual team, you see them how they are. And if they didn't like or ride with this guy, you would see a little bit of a contention on the sideline. You don't see it at all.